Moonbase Alpha. Humanity's second home. The year is 2037. For generations, the moon was a destination, a symbol, a distant, silent companion hanging in Earth's night sky. Now, it is an address. Tonight, in a globally broadcast event watched by billions, Elon Musk steps onto a stage unlike any before, not to unveil a rocket, but to reveal humanity's first permanent off-world settlement. Built by SpaceX, its name is simple, direct, historic, Moonbase Alpha. And this is the story of how humanity took its first step toward becoming a multi-planetary civilization. The announcement, the lights dim. Behind Musk, a massive display flickers to life. A live transmission, gray terrain, stretches across the screen, the moon's south polar region. Jagged shadows cut across frozen craters, sunlight glints off metallic structures embedded into the regolith. A dome, a landing pad, solar arrays spanning kilometers, and then movement. Two figures in pressurized suits walk across the surface. Earth glowing blue above the horizon. A murmur ripples through the audience. Not a concept, not an animation, not a projection. Reality. Musk speaks calmly, almost casually. Tonight, we're not announcing a mission, we're announcing a home. Why the moon, and why now? For decades, scientists agreed the moon held the key to deep space expansion. But it was always a question of timing, technology, cost, risk, that changed with three breakthroughs. First, reusable heavy-lift spacecraft capable of transporting massive cargo beyond Earth orbit. Second, autonomous robotic construction. Systems that could operate for years without human presence. Third, the discovery of stable water ice deposits within permanently shadowed lunar craters. Water meant oxygen, hydrogen, fuel, life support. In other words, permanence. Moonbase Alpha was not built as a visit. It was built as infrastructure. Building a world without air construction began silently. No astronauts, no ceremonies. Only machines. Robotic landers delivered prefabricated structural segments. Hexagonal modules designed to interlock like cellular tissue. Autonomous excavators carved foundations into compacted lunar soil. Regolith was melted and fused using focused solar energy, forming radiation shielding shells around living quarters. Inside these shells, pressurized habitats were assembled piece by piece, protected from micrometeorites and cosmic radiation. Every movement was calculated, every action rehearsed in simulation. 4 years before execution, the moon did not welcome humanity. Humanity engineered a way to stay anyway. The architecture of Surveil Moonbase Alpha is not a single structure. It is a network. Living modules arranged in a radial pattern around a central hub. Hydroponic agriculture chambers producing oxygen and food simultaneously. A medical facility equipped for long duration. Space habitation, manufacturing units capable of producing replacement parts using lunar materials. Energy arrives continuously through solar arrays positioned along elevated ridgelines that receive near constant sunlight beneath the surface. Thermal regulation systems stabilize interior temperatures against the moon's extreme swings, from blistering heat to lethal cold. The base breathes, circulates, adapts, It is not a building, it is an ecosystem. The first residents, the first crew did not land to plant a flag. They arrived to clock in. Engineers, biologists, systems specialists, medical officers. 6 individuals selected not only for expertise, but for psychological resilience in isolation beyond Earth. Their mission profile is measured not in days, but in years. Inside Moonbase Alpha, gravity is 1/6 of Earth's. Pull. Movement is slower, quieter, deliberate. Outside, silence is absolute. Inside, life continues. Meals are shared. Experiments conducted. Equipment repaired. Data transmitted home in real time. And every night, if such a concept exists there, Earth rises above the horizon. Luminous and fragile. A reminder of origin and responsibility. The economic frontier moon. Base Alpha is not merely scientific,